the Durham Revue. We're a student group from Durham University, for sketches, any sketches we think are remotely funny. We write it all ourselves. Look at those Russian dolls, they're so full of themselves.
I was genuinely say that one.
We can only accumulate one joke.
That's it.
We perform every year at the festival for the whole month.
No gimmicks, no props, just comedy and its various forms.
I think the younger you are, I think the more difficult it is. I think as you sort of get older, the portrayal becomes a little bit less negative.
Try and pick flaws in the most trivial and minute of places, such as the occasional binge drinking incident that happens.
Because of how the media portrays it, so if you're having a drink, you must be getting smashed, sort of thing.
The whole sort of binge drinking, negative portrayal. Then you have the other half where they're sort of like your generation is the generation that's got to be inspiring and fix the world from everyone else who's messed it up.
Yeah, you can't really win.
I think there's a lot of pressure, particularly for young people, to do more and more and more. So I think there definitely is a culture of that, and I do think people need to think more often that they are enough and they are good enough and they have done it.
I mean, there's a lot of people who will just straight out refuse to come see student sketch comedy. They're like, it's going to be awful. And it's so difficult to try and convince someone, actually, we work really hard to bring this up to the festival, and we pay a lot of money to come up here, which we don't have to do.
Basically just the entire thing involves the youngers, amateurs, youngers, that actually commenting on the content of the film.
People might assume, and we even get this when we're performing to university students, that all our jokes will be ingrained in university life, and what it's like to be a young person or a young student.
They always think we'll be rude or that it'll be easy,
and it's not the
cheap,
case.
and it's not. We work really hard to try and make it mature, to make it accessible to everybody.
We work hard to write accessible comedy.
Definitely. I think we see things very differently to, say, our parents would. Whenever she sees us, she's like, I'd have never thought of that, I'd have never seen the way you guys write it.
At the same time, life experience helps.
Try and talk about emotions and situations that we actually have been in ourselves and could potentially relate to.
Yeah, I think it's really good for young people to get involved in. I mean, hearing someone laugh at you on stage is the best feeling when it's not for the wrong reasons. Like, it's so nice. It's such a nice feeling.
When people enjoy it, it's even better. Like, they like the performance and they like the writing. So that's very confidence boosting.
And the identity aspect as well. I mean, just from the times. I mean, it's just lovely walking around in the Durham Revue, and I'm so proud of our identity.
We do get other people coming up to the mile who are like, I've seen you for the last 4 or 5 years. Like, and they come back every year, and it's nice to be a part of something that grown-ups will come back and watch, rather than being like, oh, it's student comedy, I don't want to see it.
Do take a chance on student comedy, and you have an incredible time. It's like I found something there, and I did that sort of out on a limb, and I think that's even better in some ways.
This is what it is about. I mean, if you want to just go and see professionals doing professional theatre, you can do that all year round in a lot of different places. But in Edinburgh, you can go and see things that will never have been done before and may never be done again.
Who knows who we might become? I mean, we're not, but absolutely not. Not even an inch.